Hey guys. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is Kelly and that's Jennifer. So we're gonna be doing a mukbang. Are y'all ready?
Oh gosh, okay.
Pamela asked, talk about icks you find in guys. There's so
Everything.
Just men in
breathing.
general.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just kidding. A guy that thinks he's all that.
I was about to say with his friends, especially like around his friends when they act like completely different.
Yeah, I was about to say that too.
That's. Mm-mm.
Try to be controlling.
Someone said if I see their butt crack.
I feel like
Yeah.
it's kind of an ick when they think they know the song and they're like, but you just hear.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Like,
Yeah.
This isn't even like related to the thing, but like when couples are like all over each other in public,
Too
like
much
they'll be
PDA?
too much PDA. Like I'll be like, dude, get a room.
Oh, me too.
Dude, chewing. Mm-mm.
I don't like that.
I hate chewing, y'all. I cannot stand it. Like
Or they're
when
like
my brother eats, I'm like, it stresses me out.
Like gum chewing.
Not
like, you know how
gum
they
chewing,
snack?
but like whenever
you know
you
when
can
they
hear
open
like
their mouth and they're like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, close
that. Okay, so now on that topic, what are your standards in a relationship? Some people say like if they wanted to they would, but how do they know that you want that?
Or that's something you should do.
Exactly. So I think in that aspect, like you have to communicate like what your need or your wants are in a relationship to your partner. But after that, if they still don't do it, then I guess that's when it comes like if he wanted to, he would for real.
Communicate.
Communication is so important.
Wait, me just like agreeing to everything, even though like
I saw you in the back. You're like,
Mm-hmm. But I think that is important.
even if you think it's like stupid or they won't care, you should still communicate.
And like that person isn't a mind reader. Like they can't freaking read with your brain. Okay, now what are your standards, guys?
Standards.
Start with Kelly.
My standards, I think like I don't know if this is a standard. Like this should already be like a given.
Bare minimum.
Yeah, but like you'd be surprised on how many people don't have this. Like just someone who's respectful. Like whether it's like to their families or their friends, or like when they talk to their when guys talk, not all guys, okay, but when like guys talk about their girlfriends to their friends and they're like, oh, she's so annoying, she's so ugly. Like that's.
I feel like
But you got a
also-
big butt though.
And that,
Yeah,
and,
like that's.
and that I feel like you shouldn't tell your friends all your problems
I was.
with your partner.
Significant. Yeah. Like there's certain stuff that you're not supposed to like just tell. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Like don't tell them everything. I understand when sometimes like you want a second opinion on a certain situation. But what?
I'm just going like, yeah. Oh, that's funny. Okay,
Dude, I'm gonna stop. My stomach is gonna hurt.
I don't mind too.
But sometimes you need a second opinion. But like there's like a certain extent to details you're supposed to tell other people, you know?
Because then they're gonna look
like
at that.
intimate details.
Because they're gonna look at that person as the.
In a different way.
Yeah.
And like if you wouldn't want your partner telling like that problem to his friends, then don't tell your friends either. You know? Like that's embarrassing.
Or he's like, oh, don't tell anybody. Stays between us.
Or like if they don't respect you in front of your parents or your family, that's
Also, if they don't respect your boundaries.
Someone who's like attentive or like considerate when they like listen to you, like small details and they remember that. Like let's say you say like when I was a kid I used to have this and like blah blah blah. Like I used to love this and then like
They buy it
later
for you.
on they give it to you. That's sweet. Someone who's humble too. Like
oh my
someone
gosh,
who doesn't
yes.
show
Humbleness.
off
Yes.
like their like money or whatever.
I feel like a new mindset that I have too is that like no presumas lo que no eres.
Oh,
No
lo que no
presumes
tienes.
lo que no tienes. Yeah.
I think it's okay to like sometimes show off, you know. not like show
Yeah.
off, like shoving it in someone's
like an
face.
accomplishment.
Yeah.
Yeah. But materialistic things, it's like.
Yeah.
Dude, I almost choked.
My food is so good.
I heard that. No, I'm saying like, yeah.
No, yeah, I do agree with what Kelly said about the humbleness. I feel like that. Also, like, I'm religious, so for them to be religious, obviously, and respect that.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah.
And respect, like, what the religion inside involves, and, like, your purity, I guess. Yeah, respect is always, like, at the end of the day, everything comes down to respect.
No, but you'd be like surprised how many people don't like respect.
Or they'll get mad because you don't want to, like, do something.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll be like, oh, this is one thing I hate when they're like, oh, if you don't love me, if you love me, you'll do this.
That's manipulation, y'all. Don't ever fall for that.
I feel like my standards, like, not too much or too little.
Patience.
Yeah.
Someone that actually, like, hears you whenever you're talking. That's patience, because
I would want them to have a good relationship with my parents.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have to, like, communicate all the time, but, like, you know, not
be on
also,
good terms.
Yeah, hate each other.
Because that's such a stereotype for the girl, like, the guy's girlfriend and the guy's mom to, like, hate each other. Like, the suegra.
Yeah.
Such a bad connotation to
Because
it.
I'm very...
That one video?
Yeah. I'm very close to my family.
I was about to say, especially if like you're family oriented, that's a big thing.
So I would want them to, you know, have a good relationship with my parents.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And someone who's mature.
In a certain level.
Because I'm not really that mature, but
I'm not mature either.
like emotionally, I guess.
Yeah, like, I think we are mature when it comes to, like, actual serious topics, but we can have fun and be immature at the same time. But there's a certain extent to immaturity.
I don't know if you would consider it not really a standard, but also the way they treat their mom says a lot about them. A lot.
Green or red flag. They say that the same exact way they treat their mom is how they're going to treat you in the marriage.
Yeah.
Or like if they have a sister, like especially like a little sister.
Like, put them in that position. Be like, would you be okay if your sister's boyfriend did that to her? Exactly. So don't do it.
I think that goes into like just having respect for other people. Like,
Yeah.
like servers, you know, like the.
Oh
they
yeah,
treat
waitress.
them-
Oh, yeah.
Like, if they think that they're like above them and everything, that's horrible.
That's low-key like an ick.
If they're mean to them, yeah.
Talk about how social media has affected y'all.
There's a lot to talk about this.
I feel-
I think. I feel like
my mind just went blank. Hold on. Beauty standards.
I think social media has affected relationships more than anything. If you're in a relationship, I mean, cheating on your partner is, like, accessible within a button. And back then, like, you would actually have to go out your way and find someone, you know? And now you have all these options, like, in the palm of your hand.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know if it's just this generation, but I think a lot of people try to ruin relationships. Like, the guys try to get with the girl in a relationship, or the girls try to get with the guy in a relationship because they see they're worthy of it.
Yeah, or especially if they see that they're in a relationship.
Yeah, even more than when they were single. Have you all seen those TikToks where it's like guys hitting me up when I was single, and it's like none, and it's like guys hitting me up when I was in a relationship? It's like so many guys, because they see that you're capable of being in a relationship, so they want you.
Or that, like, oh, I wanted them to before, but now I know how they can treat a person in a relationship.
They can, yeah. Sometimes you see, like, how other relationships are on social media, so you start comparing your own relationship to the social media. Even though that's not necessarily the standard, you keep adding on to your standards because you're like, what? Did he poop?
Dude, that thing. I was gonna say something weird. I was thinking about a whole different, like, direction of, like, the social media thing. But just, like, comparing yourself to other people.
Yeah, that's another. Like, I'm telling you, there's so much of social media. Oh, yeah. Like, for example, there's a rich guy, and you see For You page, he's, like, spoiling his girlfriend with so many gifts. Like, you cannot compare your relationship to that because the person you're with could be in high school and doesn't even have a job. You know, like, just don't compare your relationship to social media relationships and standards. Like, your relationship is your own thing, and it's not all about materialistic things. It's about like the details, like the letter.
Relationships on the internet, I feel they only show like
the good parts. Yes, I've seen that so much.
And I feel like people sometimes forget that it's just a small part of like 10 seconds of what they want to show you.
I think we all have like a misconception that only like there's a limited amount of people that can be pretty, but it's like everybody's pretty. You just think that this other person's prettier. No, like everybody's pretty and everybody's different, obviously. So we all don't look the same. But that doesn't make you ugly because you don't look like the person on your For You page, you know? And the body too. Like, some people are literally born like that. And then they'll go to the gym and try to be like, oh, look, this is what I did to get this body. No, they were just born like that. Or even get plastic surgery, y'all.
Bullying is more...
Because it's behind closed doors.
And they're like, or they'll, like, you know, you don't see their account or it's private and stuff.
Yeah. And you don't know who's, like, commenting. Especially, like...
I feel like girls get bullied more, though, like, on their looks than
Like,
yeah,
like, you can post a video and you'll look good. And people will start commenting, like, skull emojis. Just a skull emoji. Or they'll be like, what is this? But if another girl did it, like, they would be like, oh my gosh, you're so pretty. Yeah.
Like
people are so bold now. It's always the ones that don't have, like, stuff on their account.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, too.
And if they're taking time out of their day, y'all, to leave comments, constantly hate comments, just think about what they think about themselves. What they're doing currently in their life. Scrolling through their phone, leaving hate comments.
Yeah. What was your first impression of me?
I don't know yet. I mean, I just knew that if you're friends with Kelly, then you must be a good person, because I feel like Kelly isn't friends with, like, bad people.
Were you trying to compliment yourself?
No.
Because...
Don't flatter yourself. What is your least favorite personality trait in a person? Being mean.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say yeah. Or if you like respond too sassy to somebody. I don't know why. It's just
like if they ask a question and then like they're seriously asking a question and you make them sound like dumb.
Yeah. No, like they mock
like
you
educate them instead of freaking making fun of them. You know, like. Be nice, y'all. Like, there's some things you don't know either. Or being, like, envidioso, too. Envidiosos, or whatever. Like, being jealous of other people's accomplishments. Instead of being like, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, like, not supporting your friends with their dreams. And
I feel like other strangers support you more than, like, your family.
Own friends.
And family, too, sometimes. But what do your younger self not believe about your life today?
I feel like
I'm switching my major.
That I would, like, be filming right now. Like, that's
or
so
that
weird.
We're right here at this moment.
Like, or even, like, me, like, even going live on TikTok, like... Or even modeling, that too. Like, what the heck? Like, I don't even know how I got myself into it now that I think about it. Because I don't think, was, like, necessarily interested in it. And then it was just, like, it popped out.
Yeah, I feel like
I took it.
The opportunity came and you're like, let me...
Just do it. There's nothing to lose.
Take a shot, yeah.
The school where... I'm not going to say what school we go to, but I always was, like, oh, I'm going to Clemson.
Yes, I always said I wanted to go to, like, a big
school. We're in a small school.
I don't regret it at all, even though some people might hate for going that path, which is weird to me.
This one's good. What's the biggest mistake you made?
Oh, I know. Learning how to drive so late, I feel like, for me. I was so scared to drive, like, to learn how to drive.
I was going to say that, too, about you, Kelly. Like, you come so far. Because you used to always be scared.
And,
the
first time I found out she was driving, I was like...
I was like, period! And now she's just driving like nothing.
I was like,
I was really... Because of just, like, how many people... Even though it's kind of dark, but how many people die in car accidents. Like, I've always been scared of that, so... I'd say, like, driving. That's, like, the biggest mistake. Like, learning how to drive late.
Conquering a fear, yeah.
Because that's, like, I think something that's held me back, like, going out and stuff. Like, especially, like, senior year, you know?
Yeah.
Always, like, having to depend on someone for a ride, Probably just, like, letting my emotions get to me. Like, instead of taking, like, my space whenever I'm mad, I just, like, let out, like, certain words. Not, like, bad words, but, like, I say things that I don't necessarily, like, mean. And that are mean. Like, I'll be mean because I'm mad. And then I'll take out, like, my anger on someone. So I think that, like, doesn't deserve it. So just, I think, like, being mean sometimes and saying stuff that I shouldn't out of anger.
Mine, I feel like trusting people that I thought were my friends and they weren't actually my friends. That backfired, but
I think you learn from
yeah.
Yeah, I think so too, that everything's like a learning process. And some things are like necessary for you to go through in order to be the person who you are today.
You just grow out like of the friendship.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess this one. How would you describe me to a stranger?
I think I would describe Jennifer as like loyal. I think Jennifer's one of my like my loyalists. She's one of my most loyal. How do you say that? Like,
dude, I cannot speak English.
Me either. That's why like you see when I'm like, oh, how do you say that?
I feel like you so well. I need to go back.
No, she's like one of my most loyal
friends.
Or friends, yeah.
Loyalist. See, I would have said loyalist
yeah.
and gone with it.
Me too.
And she's like someone I can go to talk. Whether it's like a deep conversation or just to like have fun or whatever.
Yeah.
That's how I would describe like loyal and trustworthy.
Yeah, I think I would describe you the same. Like, I haven't known you like that long, but like I said, like if you're friends with Kelly, then like, you know, like.
Now Kelly.
I hate getting compliments.
I do too.
I don't even know
Who said I'm gonna compliment
you?
you?
I don't even know if it's a compliment, but.
Jennifer, you go first.
Me? Oh no, I thought you were gonna go first.
What
Me?
are you gonna say?
No, I don't. Oh, I'm sorry. I would say loyal too. I know you can always count on her. Like
Yeah.
You know, like about anything, you can always go to her. And she's one of my longest friendships I've had.
Bro, me and Kelly are like sisters. Like, we literally, I feel like sometimes we like live like a parallel like life. Because I think we've gone through so much things where like we both really understand. Like, we're one of the few people that could understand certain situations because we both have been through it. So I think that's where we're really close to, because we kind of like relate to a lot of things. But yeah, like we've been friends like it feels like literally forever, and I don't think I've ever had a problem with Kelly.
Yeah, I think like with either of y'all, we've never had like fights.
We're like
loyal to like my mom, she'll always be like, take Kelly. Like, she's like that one friend where like your parents really trust, you know. So yeah, that's how I would like describe.
We're all loyal. Oh, Lucy! I forgot you were gonna.
I'm just kidding. She ain't loyal, y'all.
Do you?
I've known her for a long time, but she's a really good friend. Like, she can listen. She like listens to you and doesn't judge you right away. I think that's a really important thing.
Yeah. Describe Lucy as someone who's humble. Like, you've never like, cause you've been pretty like successful like with, you know,
what
the
you
things that
got
you have,
going on.
yeah, and you've like, I feel like you've never been someone to like shove that in someone's face. You're also really loyal and kind, I feel like. Not to me, but to other people. I'm just kidding.
Boy.
And generous, I feel like with when you helped that
Oh yeah,
your mom's friend or like create that GoFundMe. Was it a GoFundMe?
It was like a group, like a
charity
donation thing. Yeah.
That was oh my gosh, I was like, wow.
I didn't think I was gonna get that much help, bro.
respect
Like, I was
you
like,
so
what the
much.
heck?
I know. When I
For
seen,
that.
I was like, oh.
Yeah,
that's
she's
so
like
nice.
just really kind and giving. And
I don't like being in this position
I
either.
know.
It's weird. It's like,
I'm just like,
she's just a really good person.
aw. Okay, next. Thanks, guys, for your kind words.
are you avoiding any hard conversation with yourself? I think I am.
Yeah. Me too.
Or like a hard conversation I want to have with somebody, but I don't have the guts to bring it up.
Especially like if it's like childhood trauma that you need to talk about. I think it's really important to like talk about that so you can start healing that, so you don't like carry it on like family what's it called, generational trauma. Okay, what's the most pain you've ever felt that wasn't physical?
It was somebody close to me that almost got deported. I guess it made me really value, or like it was like I went through so many emotions, and then, you know, they came back, but it made me realize, like, dang, like, there's people that actually leave, like, get deported.
Yeah.
And then just, like, whatever I felt, I was like, could be worse for the person that, like, the family's person that actually did get deported. Maybe value people, like, people that I have close to me.
I think my parents' divorce, because I feel like till this day it really does affect me. Like, I don't know, like, sometimes I'll be like, dang, what if my parents were together? You know, like, I just think about stuff, or I'll get, like, flashbacks from moments where we were all together. So I think that's probably, like, just not having, like, two of the people I love the most, like, in one spot. I mean, it varies, like, it's, like, a long process, obviously, but I think all combined is probably, like, the most
and I feel like people,
pain.
I've never really heard people talk about, like, how divorces affect children. I've only ever heard, like, how, like, it affects the adults. I've never heard. So yeah. When I had gone to a funeral for, like, a family member, I think that was one of the hardest experiences I've ever been through. That wasn't like, well, emotionally. But yeah, that was a deep question. That was the only question I could find.
Yeah.
Because the other ones are like.
But I think it's good because we become more relatable.
Gosh, it got hot in here.
What do you wish you got more credit for? Or be, like, more recognized for?
How good of a kid I am. Like.
Oh my gosh, yes.
You know, well, because other kids,
anymore.
They don't treat their parents with respect, or they go out and, like, drink. Not that there's nothing wrong. You can do whatever you want with your life.
But
like,
sometimes they'll do it behind their parents' back.
Yeah, and, like, I feel like those type of kids are allowed to go out more. They have more trust with them. But, like, the kids that are actually good and don't really ever have that
intention.
No, like, they don't have that much freedom that the other kids do. I just feel like we should be appreciated more, like the good kids.
Yeah. Another thing is, like, I think this applies to even all of us, is, like, just being, like, good people, bro. Like, there's people, a good friend, even.
Yeah, I was about to say,
what? Yeah. Like, I know it's so, like, the standards, like, to the ground, but we're actually good people, you know? Like, there's these girls that, like.
Also, like, I think listening to somebody. Because I can listen to you talk.
We're like
I can listen to you. I can listen to you speak all day, all day.
Yeah, y'all both are really good listeners.
And then if you ask for, like, I won't comment unless you'll be like, well, so what do you think? Because then I'm like, you know, what if they're just trying to.
And that all comes down to the way we were raised.
Or talk,
Because
my parents need to give me credit for that too.
Yeah. What do you think is a misconception people have about you? Like, the stereotype people have about you that's negative?
I was literally thinking about this yesterday. Like, the fact that I, like, don't really talk to people is because I'm, like, creída or, like, mean. But it's literally because I'm really shy. Like, I'm a really shy person. Like, I won't talk to you unless you talk to me. Like, I'm just really
My
shy.
mom's the same exact way.
I don't think that's... Well, it is kind of a bad thing.
Because people think you're crazy.
Yeah. But, like, don't get me wrong. If someone, like, comes and says hi, like, I'll say hi to you. But, like, if you're just, like, looking at me and I'm like, I won't talk to you because I think you hate me. Like, I have.
Or if, like, you look at me a certain way, I'll look at you back. But it's, like, not that.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah,
that's what I say. Is that I'm, like, the fact that I'm shy is because. Or people think I'm, like, creída because I'm.
I think people think I'm creída. I mean, I have people who tell me, like, I used to think you were creída before I became friends with you.
Or, like, mean, you know?
Yeah. But I don't know why. But I think it's because, like, I'm really active on social media that already gives that stereotype. Like, you think you're all that, you know? So I think that maybe be it.
But I feel like you're a really, like, outgoing person.
Yeah. I don't know.
I wish I had your confidence.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people, I don't know, don't like. That could be another reason why, because I guess like maybe because they think I'm confident, so like they don't like me because I'm like confident.
Yeah.
No, I do feel like a lot of people don't like me, but I don't know.
I can't think.
Wait,
And I'm such a
cut this out if like you don't want this on. But that one girl that said that like, oh yeah, you look different in this picture. Like,
no, I told them about that. Yeah, like she showed me like a picture of me on Instagram, like right in front of me. She's like, imagine wanting to like meet up with her and then seeing like this in person. And I was like, what the heck? And the thing is, like, I didn't even filter it. Like, there's nothing filtered. Not even like a like color filter.
No,
I was like,
because
I didn't say anything.
Look like your Instagram pictures,
but
though.
I have heard that. You told me that.
That looked different in person.
Yeah. From like your like the stuff you post. I'm like, no, she doesn't. I think she really doesn't. But okay.
Boy,
Why is he not talking?
I know he's not talking, dude. Oh my god.
That you brought that up.
Yeah.
I was like, he told
That's
me
another thing. The thing that I said about respect and like just
Keeping your opinion to yourself. Especially, why would he tell you that knowing that we're friends?
I don't know.
Dude, I know he's not talking. Oh my, that made me not like him even more.
Yeah, same.
I don't talk to him like that either way. He talks to me. I don't talk to him.
But like, yeah, no, I have heard that.
Yeah.
But I think it all like, I mean, you can't expect me to look that because obviously I'm gonna get the good angle. Like, I'm not gonna post ugly pictures about me. Like the freak, I'm gonna post the best
I looked
picture
mean because like I literally just like I did the same thing like you. I don't talk to anybody. I'm really shy. So most of the time I'm just like serious, or like if I see you look at me, I like do a small grin. I'm not gonna be like really because I don't know you, but
I feel like I started to be more outgoing as like I grown up because I'm such a people pleaser. Like I'm such a people pleaser, and I hate it because I'm like I want to quedar bien con everybody, and it's like you can't quedar bien.
But I feel like at the same time I got into like I don't care what people say.
I want to have that mindset, but I feel like I can't.
Yeah. Dude, I'm like still thinking about that. Freaking.
Your name in here, by the way. Don't think I'm gonna blur you out like that. No, you staying in here, son. Why was he? He's just mad that I like. He's just mad.
Yeah, because you rejected him. He's just
no. That's another thing I don't understand. It's like, okay, yeah, like I look busted in person all the time, but like obviously I'm a post when I look good. Like why would I post when I look bad?
Also, I hate when guys talk down on a girl that like doesn't want them or rejects them.
That's exactly what he did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
like, okay, you thought I was cute, right?
It makes
okay,
you look,
then why
it makes you look so
silly?
Like
you look dumb.
Like, you wanted her, but like
anyway, bye.
She said bye.
I'm not gonna post me looking ugly.
Irritating me more just thinking.
Yeah, it irritates me. Like, I mean, a guy wouldn't understand. I feel like girls would understand more, like the angles and all that. But like,
you guys, if Lucy would put like his picture right here, you would
go attack.
Yeah, he probably does watch my videos. Hey.
Oh yeah, that was so funny.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Just getting married with, I don't know if I won't, like, you know, I'll be like
twins, triplets,
quadruplets.
No, don't say that because twins run in my family. I don't want twins, but hopefully, like 3 kids max. That's what I'm saying right now.
By the 10 years?
No.
Oh.
No, not 3 by the 10 years, but like, you know,
at
least like one
like
or like a kid maybe.
Okay.
In those 10 years.
In 10 years, I would be 30.
I mean, I would be 29, by the way, in 10 years.
30 is not a bad age, actually.
I
feel like I don't know if I'd be married, if I'm being truly honest.
You never know.
I don't know if I would have kids. Maybe like 1 kid. I don't think I'd want more than 1 kid, if I'm being honest. I would want to have my own house, like with my own land. Maybe like a farm.
Yeah, I want a farm.
Me too.
But first, I think I'd make sure that I know what I'm getting myself into before. My own car, you know, like good job, like a stable income and all that stuff. I think that's like what everyone would want.
Yeah.
A dog.
Yeah, I think same. Like, I want to be married, or I don't know. I think I want to like.
Oh no, you're gonna get married.
Shut up. I want to do like my things first before I get married. Like I want to like accomplish my dreams, my goals, and then like as individuals.
And travel.
Yeah,
I want to
travel.
Yeah.
I want to travel after we get married, but before we have kids.
Mm-hmm.
That way,
Yeah.
like I can
Yeah.
travel with the
Like
people.
a honeymoon thing?
Yeah,
Or
kind of
no?
like
Also, you
a around the world honeymoon.
those things where it's like, oh, it's good to have like after your marriage to be just y'all two before you have kids. To
Yeah, I
enjoy
want to be
just
married for
y'all.
like 5 years before I
Yeah.
have kids.
I know. I want to enjoy my like
Marriage.
Cause
Not that kids are gonna ruin it, but you know.
I was gonna say, have y'all seen those things where it's like the kids usually like change the dynamic of a marriage?
So yeah, that's our mukbang.
Let us know if you want another video.
Watching this, say it to my face.
Shut up.
I'm just kidding. Kelly, I'm gonna beat the name
beep.
out. And the other girl too. Y'all come to her. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
If
I don't know.
I said more videos. Let us know.
Yeah, if y'all want another mukbang, let us
In
know.
the comments below.
And like some topics and questions.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Hey, y'all, let us know if y'all want them to start their own channel.
No, I'm not good. No. Lucy's the one. That's the YouTuber.
We'll support her.
Yeah, we support her and everything. So make sure to like,
Comment,
subscribe, and tune in every week for a new video.
Every week? Dude, the last time I posted was 4 weeks ago.
What's the thing that lets you know? Like,
Oh, turn on your
turn on
your
the-
bell
the-
notifications.
yeah, turn on your bell notifications and
To get notified every time
Every
you
time I
post a
post,
video.
yeah.
and like the
And
video.
subscribe. Wait, did I say it
We've
right?
already said it like 100 times.
Okay, yeah, no, for real. Remember your worth.
Mhm.
Remember your value. Remember you're beautiful. Who
Yeah.
cares about I'm just kidding. I'm just imagine she's like right there.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Ignore what
Caring.
people say about you. Whatever. Nice.
If you're
Wait,
in
what's her
college,
entry?
if you're in college, keep pushing. Keep
Yeah.
pushing.
You got this.
'Cause
Be
it gets
the
hard.
graduate.
Wait.
Yeah.
It gets hard. What's her entry like?
Okay, bye. Bye.